This segment demonstrates how to assemble the 185-pound tow broadcast spreader. To begin, slide the spreader plate, part 26, onto the impeller shaft. Next, secure it using an 1/8" by 1.5" cotter pin, part 12, by sliding it through the hole and then bending the ends out to secure it. Now assemble the hopper, part 22, onto the impeller shaft as shown. Next, slide the delrin bushing, part 19, down onto the impeller shaft. Then secure it using the hairpin agitator, part 13. Now slide on a small washer, part 7, onto a 1/4 20 by 2" hex bolt, part 4, and then slide on a nylon washer, part 8. Now assemble 3 more bolts and washers. Insert it down through the hopper and frame. Then repeat for the other holes. Now secure all 4 bolts using 4 1/4 20 nylock hex nuts, part 10. Now turn the assembly upside down. Then remove the lock nut and washers made from the crossover tube and leave the bolt in place. Now align the hitch tube, part 25, and loosely secure it with the nut and washer you just removed. Now insert the 5/16 by 1" hex bolt and then fully secure it with a 5/16" nylock nut. Now fully secure the other bolt. Next, align a hitch brace, part 23, with the hitch tube. Then loosely secure it with a 1/4 20 by 1 3/4" hex bolt, part 5, and a 1/4 20 nylock hex nut, part 10. Leave it a little bit loose for now. Now repeat for the other hitch brace. Then fully secure the hitch braces to the hitch tubes using a 1/4 20 by 1 3/4" hex bolt, part 5, and a 1/4 20 nylock hex nut, part 10. Next, fully secure the hitch brackets to the hitch tubes. Now slide a plastic spacer, part 14, onto the side of the axle with the hole at the end. Then slide on a wheel, part 21, ensuring the valve stem is facing out. Next, slide on a 3/4" washer, part 9. Then secure it by inserting an 1/8" by 1.5" cotter pin, part 12, and bending the ends outward. Now slide a spacer, part 14, onto the side of the axle with the hole a few inches in. Then slide on a wheel and insert a 3/16" by 2" cotter pin, part 2, and bend the ends out to secure it. Now, turn the assembly over onto its wheels. Next, press the grip, part 31, onto the flow control lever. Then insert the flow control rod with a single bend, part 28, into the flow control arm. Now insert the other end of the flow control rod through the hole in the side gate bracket under the hopper. Then assemble 2 1/4 20 by 2" hex bolts, part 4, and 2 small washers, part 7, to the flow control arm, part 29. Now assemble 2 more small washers, part 7. Then slide the assembly through the hitch tube arm and loosely secure it with 2 1/4" nylock nuts, part 10. Do not tighten it yet. Next, assemble the 1/4 20 by 3/4" carriage bolt, part 6, and flow control stop, part 18. Slide the assembly up through the flow control gauge and secure it with a nylon washer, part 8, and then 1/4 20 nylock wing nut, part 16. Now, press a plug tube, part 17, into the end of the hitch tube. Then align the hitch bracket, part 27, and hitch tube. Then secure it with 2 5/16/18 2" hex bolts, part 3, and 2 5/16 nylock hex nuts, part 11. Now place the cover, part 24, on the hopper. Then insert the hitch pin, part 1, and secure it with a 3/32 hair cotter pin, part 15.